So, how do you become truly fearless? Hey guys, it's John out here on the back deck enjoying a beautiful day. It is actually kind of chilly. It's in the 60s and just lovely. There's a little overcast, sun going down behind me here, drinking my glass of iced tea. Loving it out here on the deck. I wanted to hop on and talk about fearlessness. I had a really lovely conversation today with someone who was figuring out what fearlessness was. That conversation made me have the experience of coming to understand that most people look at fearlessness in the opposite way that they should be. And I say that very specifically, the opposite way. You know, when you look at the story I often tell of Mother Teresa being asked to go to an anti-war rally, and she said, "No, have a pro-peace rally, I'll come." The concept of that story comes back to the idea that what you focus on is what you're gonna experience. And anti-war is focused on war, and peace is focused on peace. And so focusing on the peaceful aspect of that outcome is what brings peace about, whereas focusing on anti-war empowers war. Fearlessness is anti-war. To be fearless is to be focused on fear. So rather than focusing on becoming fearless or breaking free of fear and focusing all your attention on undoing fear in your life and releasing the fear, the way to actually solve your quandary of releasing fear is to stop giving fear power and start giving love power. I am love. I am joyful love. And the more you align yourself into that feeling of that pure love, you drive out fear anyway. So the real key to becoming fearless in your life is less about, fighting fear and more about being the opposite, being the loving element of life. Now we know, as I've talked about this many times, is when we have a fear response, our physical body sucks air in and holds it. That's why I constantly say exhale to people, right? Because that's releasing fear. But when you release it, there's a feeling at the base of that breath. There's a feeling underlying that breath. The feeling is the fearless state. It is the love state. It is the place where there is no fear. But when you think about it from the perspective of fear, you're still focusing on fear. So you have to come to that place of going, I am love, and not even have fear come into the equation, not even have fear be a part of the conversation, because fear itself is a non-entity. It's the illusion of the lack of love, and love is always there. Love is always present, and it's a matter of you coming back to that oneness with love and realizing fear is just an illusion of its lack. And when you come to that space, then fear has no sway over you because you've released even the concept of fear. When you release the concept of fear, your life changes dramatically. It changes in myriad ways. And in that change, you end up having an experience where you never even think fearful thoughts or fearful ideas don't even come into your mind, because now you're living into this loving element. You've released your fear. When you are truly fearless, you will never think of being fearless. When you are truly fearless, you will never have a fearful thought. And when you are truly fearless, you'll realize fear is the illusion and love is the reality. And so when you look at your life and you look at your experience of life, we all process our life through the various experiences we've had. And those experiences we've had have given us fears and anxieties, the majority of which are based on the fear of not being loved in some form. And when you come to the space of realizing you have the ability to just simply love, just simply be love. And fear comes out of your equation, out of your life, just because you're being something different. And that really is my thought on this conversation of fearlessness. I find that people will often will justify their life by their fears. But why don't you justify your life by your loves? Go out and love the world, love creation, and watch how the love will surround you and change your experience altogether. That's my thought of this. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.